yeah, we got wasted.
Yes, you guys got drunk.
And I got money.
Yeah, he got paid out of it. So, sure, sounds off. So, you guys have gotten up. You guys have, it is about midday or so now after the rough night that you guys had.
I was going to get back to that other town for that boat job.
And you guys are all sitting around. And you guys have, you guys still have a day and a half before the boat job happens. So, there's still a little bit of time going around.
Let's see.
So, what, as you guys are eating, a courier comes into the tavern, and it's a halfling. It's a male halfling, looks fairly young, and he's got a long box in his hand. And he goes up to the bartender who's there, and you hear him whisper. He kind of points over to you guys sitting around a table. He comes up. Which one of you is Pengerbon?
I guess that's me.
Here is a gift.
Is it from Amazon?
No.
Oh, darn it.
It is from home.
If it says Allah Akbar on it, don't open it. Something happened here.
Is the floor wet?
Oh,
Yeah.
Basil did something. Maybe.
Something kind of nasty looking.
Did the dog pee on the floor?
It's a little frothy.
Probably. Oh, she was probably just drooling and laying there.
I don't know, there's a lot.
That's
Ooh.
a
Oh,
lot.
there's some over here too.
Jeez, Basil, are you okay?
Oh, we got to
Oh, yeah, we have a whole thing. Well, she's all right. I mean, she's moving around. She's not completely dead.
Maybe Basil, do you want some crackers?
That's all right. Well, she can get it.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
All right.
I go ahead and update all the social media stuff the correct way and not on my stupid phone.
So just to be sure. So is Rachel playing as a new character, or
Not a new character.
she just been just
We fixed her character. Let's go with that.
she was the same character but stats have changed.
Yes, that's the only thing that's changed, and that's because I let her do her character, and she doesn't know what she's doing. So we fixed it so that she is, not crappy. Stats are in the right place, but other than her stats, everything else stayed the same. And that was just so that she would.
Flash comes through, no peek
Not-
yet.
Let me change this stuff here on Twitch real quick. I should have done this earlier, but I was too lazy and completely forgot about it.
Yeah, I heard her belly rumbling.
Wait, Mr. I'll be right back.
All right, yeah, we're good. It's not like I'm holding up the fans or anything.
Hey, wedge yourself on in there.
Not typing this.
Ready?
Oh, you cleaned up. Do this stuff correctly. Tony's probably taking a pee.
Play the free demo now on Xbox One.
That is it done. So that's fixed. Off.
When you do hashtags, you can't do like simple.
Yeah, I know. Doesn't work.
Hashtag D.
Yeah.
End up looking gay.
So people want the D, man. They'll get the D. D, where's the decibel? D.
That's yummy. You don't like tea?
Or peaches.
Well, then you're not going to like peach
You're not
tea
gonna
then.
like tea then.
Alright, so let's redo this one real quick. Yeah, it's not like I took it upstairs or anything. Okay, so let's just delete this.
What? Is this the you left? Be the last one to try this thing?
I have tried it before. I'm gonna try it again.
Tag all the popular ones so people see this. Okay, I think we might be good now.
Is Thomas back yet?
No, oh, we should have Cousin Thomas back. Hopefully, in like 2 weeks. My cousin, he's the one that got us all into this.
Do the live stream of the D&D.
That he'll get into this. He'll hopefully, because he should have the same schedule as he does now. He lives in Arizona, and he went out there for a year to open up the new factory, and now he's coming back. So. Alright. You now have a package.
Oh yeah, I open it.
Okay. Inside this package, you have a note. There is a note and a long wooden staff. Also, there is a necklace as well.
Is it shiny?
Yes. It is silver chain, and it almost looks. Where's the dice at? It looks like a D8. It's a clear. It looks like a clear D8 diamond hanging from a silver chain.
What's the note say?
As you go to open it up, it says, "To my dearest daughter, my time is coming to an end, and I trust you to lead our people when I am gone.
Oh.
This gift I bestow upon you will prove your lineage as the true ruler of our people." And this is the, it is your father's staff. Also, I give you the necklace of stars. This will allow you to travel to any place as long as a map from a skilled cartographer is attuned with it. I have an old friend named Carl Mann located in the central district of Ashbourne. Okay, so how the necklace works. You have to have a map, and it's got to be from, it can't just be some thing that you just draw on a piece of paper,
Why not?
because it's not how that's not how the magic works in the necklace. So the magic, it has to be from a very skilled map maker.
So the map has to be made by a map maker, and then it's
Yes, like the necklace attunes to the map itself.
okay.
Is this like Merlin?
I don't know.
The show?
Sure.
The TV show?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Just make sure you're a halfling.
Yes.
Okay.
So along with the map, it will take, depends on how fast you work, some time to make the map. You have you can use it twice a day. I'll get you a little card with all this stuff on it.
Why don't I have it now?
Because I was lazy.
Fine.
Because you're not going to get it anytime soon.
I can do the card now.
It's going to be a while before you actually get to use it, so you're fine. It resets at sundown. Then you can travel with up to 5 other people with you. So 6 in all can all travel together with this. Alrighty.
So do we have to just like hold hands and everyone can teleport together?
Basically, yeah. You guys can all sing Kumbaya, and
There we go.
you're good to go. Yeah.
So there was the necklace and the staff.
And the staff. When you touch the staff, you feel like a wave of energy flow over you, and that's what gets your stats to rechange. So now your stats are changed. The
Oh,
staff.
is that that here
Yeah,
justifying
that's how I'm justifying your stats sheet.
Good old magic.
When all else fails, magic. And actually, the staff is actually really, really powerful, but it looks super cool. Actually, I'll show you what your staff looks like.
Does it look like this?
No, it doesn't actually.
Oh.
I guess you gotta make a new character now.
What?
Said your staff looks different. Gotta make a new character now.
Not worth it.
That's a natural complexion.
Let me find. Where you at? Page. I think it's in this book.
While he looks that up in character, I look over your shoulder and ask, "What does it say?"
I don't remember. I have a short attention span.
What, the notes?
Let me read it again.
What
I
the
should have
note?
a copy of it.
Yeah. That's what your staff looks like. It's the one on the right.
Well, my dad sent me this cool staff because he's dying.
Congratulations! I'm getting so.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, it's really super powerful. So I didn't want to give you the powerfulness of it. I just wanted to give you the look of it.
So what did it look like?
It looks like a tree.
Hmm.
Does it have actual living like leaves on top of it?
Yes.
Yeah. It's actually called the Staff of the Woodlands. Is the actual name of it. Like I said, too powerful for her to actually have. I think she already has enough magical items as it is. She tends to be the only one that gets them. That's why I wanted to know.
No one likes magic.
You guys will end up getting your own specific ones that she can't use.
I can transform my staff into a tree.
No,
that
you
is
don't get
60
any of that
feet
stuff.
Tall and 5-foot diameter trunk.
You don't get any of the benefits. You just
Take
get the
the
look
book
of
away.
it.
Stop reading the stats.
Yeah, you don't get the stats.
Meh.
Maybe in the future you can have the stats, but not for now. Maybe some other magical event will occur, and you can get it.
I have to go back to my homeland and leave my people. Because apparently I'm a tribal princess.
Well, I'm going on a boat because I'm a seaman, so.
Alright.
I got nowhere to go.
Now, there was no urgency in the letter. It didn't say that he was, like, dying tomorrow or anything. But it was just to prove that you
Well, I'm
are
a
who you
druid. I should
are.
go heal him.
Well, obviously, other druids could heal him. But you guys want to go? You guys can go.
I guess they're alright for a while.
You're fine. So,
Do you want the last yogurt covered pretzel?
did you guys already eat all those? You guys are...
I was
That.
eating. I was eating these before I came.
That
here.
box was full, though, when you got here.
I mean,
I had none.
I didn't eat any either, fatties.
They're good.
Yeesh. I guess. That's like you guys eating the popcorn chip thingies.
Oh, the white cheddar popcorn?
Yeah.
Yeah, that you guys just devour all the time.
Like, oh,
That was delicious.
stick with me.
Alright, so you guys are still in the Golden Dolphin Inn is where you're at. You got a day and a half before your boat leaves. You can try to find the map maker. He is in the Central District. Let's see here. What you guys want to do?
What?
There is someone else watching this that I don't know who it is.
It's
So.
probably Justin.
No, it's not. Avitus Greymane is watching, actually. I think.
Surprise.
hello, Avitus.
Just ignore them. Alright. So, there are... Where is my... I'm really not prepared for any of this today. Oh, here we go. Right on top. That's good. I needed my Ashbourne. I should really draw
Is that
that.
you?
That's me.
Oh, I
I'm
found it.
pretty special.
Yeah, Tony. Where you at, man?
They're so far away.
Is that better?
No.
I was taking a leak. That's why I was.
Alright.
You're so little.
I was your size.
So you guys are in the trade district as of right now. There are some... There's still places to go. You guys have not even been to Justin's house that he's purchased yet. Which that was in the... Oh, you guys are in a trade district, then it goes up to residential, then it's in the central.
Well, I'm thinking, just make sure it takes 250 days just to learn a new skill, plus one goal for each day.
No idea. Are you wanting to learn a new skill?
Language skills, something, because I don't have that. Besides my weapons skills, everything else just.
Yeah. Okay. So what you would need is to try to find, if it's like a language, you need to try to find a book that will teach you that language. I mean, you need a resource. You need something to learn from.
I think I need to learn how to read first.
Not just like.
Yeah. So if your guy can't read, you're gonna have to find somebody to verbally teach you a new language. I'm all for it. You just got to figure out what you want.
Just gotta think really, really hard about something.
Concentrate.
I thought too hard and hurt my head. I got a 3. So.
Start bleeding out your ears.
All right, so you guys are in the trade district of Ashbourne.
Yes.
I'll run through kind of what's in the town since it's been a while since we played. You have a temple. You're in the Golden Dolphin Inn. There is a Thieves Guild, which currently has no leader because you beat their children and their leader was stopped. There's the cheap goods warehouse. There's a smith shop, a carpenter shop, undertaker, a moneylender. Then you got the docks, which you've been to, and Justin's small home.
What was all that again?
Can we go to Justin's house?
Yeah, I kind of want to see my home.
Since you guys actually haven't went there yet.
Yeah, it's been a little
Sure.
while.
Okay, so you guys kind of make it through the streets. Move my phone here, so I don't roll dice on top of it. You guys just moving at normal pace then?
Yeah, we're just
Okay.
jauntily.
Yeah,
walking
it's
along.
middle of the day. People are out and about.
I have a question. Has the language halfling listed in the book? Yet they speak common. Like, is anyone?
You get both.
I was looking at my sheet that
Oh.
says languages: common, druidic, and halfling. I didn't know halflings had a language.
Maybe.
Ah.
It would say in your character.
It didn't
Page.
say anything at all. It just said common. That was it.
It would say on the somewhere in the book. Whatever. Yeah, yours is a little different because of
And
yours is custom race.
yeah, so I'm just not going.
What you're playing with the halfling stats, right?
You told me to.
Yeah,
Yes.
that was closest to your character.
Yeah, I'll just keep the halfling language out. But go on with the story. Sorry. For
Okay.
interrupting.
No, you're good. You're good. All right, so you guys are making it down the cobble streets. I think they're cobble. They're cobble now.
Cobbly.
And you guys get to this small wooden home. It's got a little front porch with it doesn't have anything on it. It's a covered front porch. It looks like you guys could put a couple chairs there. And you got a door and a window. It's a small little one-story house.
I look at Justin. This looks terrible.
Shut up.
You have the key, Justin.
I'm sort of calls them in now. Right?
Insert key,
Mhm.
turn key, and open door.
Okay, and as you guys go in, nothing happens, so don't freak out.
Okay.
You open up. It's you can see that it looks bigger than it does from the outside.
Well, that's good.
As you guys walk in, you can see the chimney. It's got like a little living space in the front. It's got some furniture. It's all covered in dust. Doesn't look like anybody's lived here for a while. Dusty, super dirty. You have some wall sconces. They're not lit. As you're walking through the living room area, there is a small kitchen area. It looks like it's got a place where you can start a fire to kind of cook things over fire there instead of doing it in the living room. And as you get into that kitchen area, you see that there's kind of a hallway, and it's got it's got 2 bedrooms to it. As you go down the hallway, it's got one on the right, one on the left, and at the end of that hallway is a almost like a little washroom area where when you go in, there's literally a hole in the ground and a
Does
mirror.
this home have running water?
With this city in this district, it's there is some. You do have it, but it's basically poop in a hole, and when it rains, it kind of gets washed out of the city. You know that river you guys were swimming in?
Oh, yeah.
That's where it gets washed out into.
Oh, cool.
Can I roll an intelligence check to see if I know that or not? Or
Yeah.
I have no idea about it. I got 2 of my rolls, so.
Yeah, I mean, when you guys were in the river and stuff, you guys didn't.
Not touching turds or anything.
Yeah, I mean, it was fairly filtered out by time you guys got there. Yes.
Can I have the
Player book.
monster? Well, yeah, give me both of those.
There's the
Oh,
player book, so you
the
learn how to
books.
play.
Well, I think I'm circled the moon now, right?
I forget what you changed it to.
Yeah.
Yes, you.
And
pick-
I don't know how to play that. I don't know what spells I have.
More
Oh,
of like a
because this
well
is
or
what I told you to do like 3 weeks ago.
Well,
when we did
that
this.
was 3 weeks ago.
Do I have a well or anything?
You do have access. It's not a well, you do, but you can.
I don't need this right now.
There is a well nearby where you can grab a bucket, haul in water, and put it into. It's almost like a wash basin
Okay.
in the kitchen area.
Alright. I think I know. Alright. If we're not doing here, I think I got an idea what more training.
Okay, hang on 1 second.
Actually, I'm going to look up training.
So once you get into, you look in the bedroom, and there is one bedroom. Looks like it has a bed big enough for 2 people. You also have a dresser. It's got a window, and it's got a couple wall sconces, just to light it up in the evening. In the other room, it's got 2 single-person beds for a normal human-sized person. You being the half-orc that you are,
Probably gonna need the 2-person.
you're going to take up most of the 2-person bed. The little ones here next to you, they can, they'll be able to fit in those beds if you choose to let them sleep there or not. And then there is one big dresser in the middle. And you're in the bigger room. It has more of like a side table and a dresser.
Okay.
But in the smaller room with the 2 beds, it's just got one big 4 drawer wooden dresser. So there's your house, Justin. I believe you do have it completely paid off, correct?
I believe I did.
I believe yes. That's
I
what I thought.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure because he paid half of it. Then he
And
turned
then I
around
paid
and
the
we did
rest
something
of
and paid the rest of it. Yeah.
I did some sort of charming thing.
Yes,
that
you.
I somehow rolled good on. being
Yes, and you got him to like
lovely-
lower the price and
yeah.
stuff like that.
The lovely half orc that I am.
Yes, you're very lovely.
You know what, Rachel? You can just be quiet.
Now, if you guys are looking for something to do to kill some time, there is a job board more towards the center of this district. But you can also head up to the residential area, and then they also have the Fighters Guild up there, which Fighters Guilds in towns tend to, if you decide to join, you can earn money that way.
I want to go to the Fighters Guild. I was actually about to ask if there was like any
Yep.
basically a boxing gym. It wouldn't be called that. But
Yeah, they're
the same kind of thing.
Yep. Think of the Fighters Guild from Skyrim.
I don't know Skyrim well enough to know the Fighters Guild.
Okay, apparently you didn't play Skyrim at all. Then.
Not.
Are you talking about the Brotherhood instead?
No, not the Brotherhood.
No, I'm talking
I
about.
know the Thieves Guild.
No.
I got a little bit far in that.
I'm talking about the one in Whiterun, the one with the.
Yeah, the Fighters Guild that's in Whiterun.
They call it something else, but yeah, it's that one.
Yeah.
And just a disclaimer: after Watch Dogs 2 and Skyrim Remastered comes out, you're probably not going to see much of me around anymore.
I'll be getting Skyrim remastered. That's why I'm not going to the Comic Expo.
So you
It's because I can get the new Skyrim and stream it, and because I have the Elder Scrolls working now and I love it. It's a blast. She
Yeah.
even started playing for 1 minute.
Oh yeah,
for
we
one
tried.
night.
We tried to do that. But
Yeah,
then
because
we-
the update took forever. Okay. So you guys all heading up to the Fighters Guild then?
I'm gonna go try learn a skill or two.
All right. What
Since I find the information.
what skill are you wanting to learn? You're wanting to learn a language, right?
I'm gonna roll it even odd language, even tool.
Okay.
Learning a language.
All right. Up in the residential area, there is a pottery shop. There's a pawn shop where you guys might be able to find random items and stuff like that, or even sell your items. There's basically a bookshop there. There's a tailor. Then there's the Fighters Guild. as well.
If the keeper of the pawn shop is not named Rick Harrison, I'm not going there, by the way.
You don't know his name if you haven't got there yet.
Well, if I walk in and he's not a bald man that starts talking about the story behind everything, then I'm not going there.
All right. So, where do you guys want to go?
I'm going to the bookstore.
Going to have the bookstore. I know you want to go to the Fighters Guild.
I'll go to the bookstore.
Okay. So you guys are walking up to the bookstore.
Just jealous of
I can read. I think.
candy
All right. So you guys are making your way through the town. It's a bright, sunny day. Everybody's, still out and about doing their daily, routine and chores and shopping and going to jobs and stuff like that. You guys make it over to the next district, and you guys kind of split up. And we'll do Tony and Rachel first. As you guys get to this, you guys find it. It's basically everything's on one street. Super easy to follow. Then I'm going to keep everything centralized, and all the houses surround it. So your streets farther out from the center one are all your more upper class, let's say medium class homes. Let's not say upper class. Let's say medium class homes. So you guys get up there. It is a stone 2-story structure. It's fairly good size. It's got 2 big double doors on the front. And you guys walk up the steps and walk on in, and you hear like little ting ting ting, have a bell ringing. When you guys get in there, you see an elf, very tall. She says, "What can I do for you folks today?"
I walk up to the counter and I bluntly say, "Need to learn how to read."
Well, this is a place for reading. What are you looking to read?
No, I can't read.
So you need something to teach you how to read everything in here.
I
or
nod.
someone to teach him to read. I don't think you can learn to read from a book.
And she's well over like 5 or 6 feet taller than you are.
Of course, he's an elf.
So she's on the higher end. So she's looking down upon you. She goes, "Well, I can teach you to read. I don't think you'll be able to read any of these books since you. What languages do you know?"
I slightly turn my head and just go, "Languages?"
So you only speak common?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I can, like I said, I can charge you a small fee, and you can come here when you can, and I can teach you a few words every now and again. Then I might be able to find some smaller books here that are fairly cheap and, usually used for kids to get you started.
I frown, but I go, "Sure."
Okay.
And I'm just going to slap a random handful of coins on the table. 7.
Okay. Make a persuasion check for me.
What am I persuading for?
The price that you just threw down 7 coins.
Oh, no, I can't count, remember? So
I know. Just roll a persuasion check.
that's not going to work it. 12 plus 11.
Okay. She said, "Well, if you put in 3 more coins, I can teach you a few words every day for a week."
I put down another 5, so
All right.
does she know that I can't count as well at this point?
And she's looking at you, and she's getting the feeling you are not the sharpest tool in the shed. This is going to take some time. You hear her like mumble that under her breath. So, you guys. So Tony, we'll get that figured out here in a second.
Gotcha.
Rachel, what are you doing in this bookstore?
I asked the elf, are there any newspapers around or like journals from, of news from the regions? Specifically,
Want me to look where you're from?
yeah. Taryn?
Nope.
No.
Let me find my map here.
I thought it was Taryn. Are you sure?
Jade Lock Valley. No, you're from the Pinar Forest.
That's near Taryn.
No.
What?
It's completely opposite of the island that you guys are on.
Oh.
It's up by Sudbury.
I already have a map of this place.
Let me write this down.
Again.
Chris? Where am I from?
Just look in your notebook.
You're from Pinar.
Right.
Yeah.
But of where?
North, about 4 days walking. Yeah, 4 days by foot. She says to you that, so you're looking for, news from there. I only get news from the major cities of Taryn and Rigus. That's about all the news I would, hear. Most of that's just from what people speak of when they come into the shop.
Do you know of any merchants in town that travel that way? Back and forth?
You could try the cheap goods warehouse down in the trade district. Hebrew Bronze Feet down there. He might know what's going on.
He's a Hebrew?
Yeah, Hebrew.
Hebra.
Hebrud.
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 Hebrid.
Hebrud.
Abroad.
Hebred. Bronze Feet. Will know. He'll probably know more because he deals with a lot more travelers than I do.
Okay, thanks, bye.
All right, Tony. With
I'm still looking up the information, but go on.
so what we'll do for you to basically just get a fundamental understanding of the common language
For reading.
for reading. This will help you with your math as well. Let's do every time that you come in here. It's going to be 10 gold every. It's going to be basically 5 gold an hour.
All right.
Then we will have it go. Let's say 20 hours altogether. Then you'll have a basic understanding of the common language.
All right. So 2 out of 20 so far, right? Or just.
No time's passed yet. You guys
Okay.
haven't done this. You haven't started.
All right. Just let me know when time
Okay.
is passed. Then okay. I'll just put down 0.
Yep, you're at 0 hours for that. Let me write this down so I know. So I said 5 gold per hour. Let's say 20 hours for common. And that will get you enough understanding to buy a book and to read it yourself.
Fair enough. Sorry, just trying to add to the whole.
Nope, you're good. You're good. So, Justin, you make your way to the Fighters Guild. And you see these 2 big old brutish guys just kind of standing out front. And, you kind of walk up to them. And they look at you, and you just kind of go on inside. It's, this is a full-blown, 3-story building. You can hear, as you're walking up to it, the clattering of metal, which sounds like people sparring. You hear the clunks of shields, and roll perception check for me. D20.
Black or orange? Black. Son of a bitch. That's a 2.
Okay,
Solid.
Yeah.
good start. So yeah, you walk in. And as you kind of, they look at you as you walk in. They don't say anything. You walk in, and what you can see is it's big old great hall. It is. This hall alone is 2 stories. The building is 3. It's got a big table in the middle. It probably seats about 20 to 25 people at it. It doesn't look like there's no big chairs or anything to symbolize someone sits at the end. It's only people sitting on the sides. You see you don't see any kids. You see some women. You see some men. All different types of races, different heights, different ages, different beauty. Because you do see some females in there. Some are very voluptuous. And yeah, you see people with stabs. You see all kinds of weapons. There is probably. Then this guy comes up, male human, younger in his 20s. My name's Gil. What can I help you with?
Howdy, Gil. Hit the hat a little bit. Head Gil. I'm here to do some fighting and maybe even join the guild.
Well, we're always looking for new people. I will test you out myself first. So let's head out back and
Assume the classic.
As he's walking out, you see him grab a shield, or not a shield, but just a sword. He doesn't have. He's got he's got regular armor on. It's almost a platinum color with blue accent pieces in it. But it doesn't look like anything of value is actually on him.
Okay.
Like his armor doesn't look like it's made of, like the blue accent pieces are not like gemstones or anything like that. Go ahead and roll initiative for me, Justin.
Okay. Wait. I think I was looking at my stats. I think I wrote something down wrong. You said my damage went to 1d6 plus 4.
Yes.
Okay, I wrote down 1d4 plus 6.
No, if you're at
Just
the
the wrong thing.
yeah, that's backwards.
Yeah.
Alright, I picked out some spells.
Also, I found out where the information is for training, if you like.
Now we're gonna. Was it longer than what I said?
Training lasts for 250 days and costs 1 gold per day.
Yeah, that's too much. I'm gonna simplify it.
I'll check with you for future training.
That's fine.
Anyway, this
All right, roll initiative, Justin.
19 plus 2 is 21.
All right. He goes. All right, monk. Let's see what you got.
Monk.
Usually, people who don't have weapons tend to be monks. So you're up, buddy.
Alrighty, we'll go with the monk strike. That's 13 and 15.
The second one hits.
Okay, so that would be. Where's my d6? That's not a d6. I just rolled a 7. 6.
Okay. You come up. You hit him once with the armor, and the second one or the first strike he just takes with no problem. The other one you kind of get him in the side a little bit. He's going to take his two-handed sword. Does a 22 hit,
Yeah, that would hit.
and you'll take 6 points of damage.
Jeez, so he's actually like trying to full on kill me, or will I get any healing after this?
Guess you'll find out.
Okay.
What's your hit points at?
21. So I'm still alright.
Yeah.
But it's,
How much did you hit? How much did you hit him for?
6.
6. Okay. All right. Back to you.
Back to the monk strikes.
Monk strikes again.
15 and 21.
Both
so
hit?
those both hit.
Yep.
10 and 10.
Okay. As you come, as you take the slash from his sword, 2 more quick strikes on him. Then, as he's coming back over the shoulder, you've hit him in the side, and he's just going to push through the pain. 12.
No.
As he comes down to the ground. You feel the breeze come by you as you sidestep out of the way, and it comes crashing into the ground. All right, back to you.
Alrighty. Ooh, 11. Son of a bitch, and 7.
Neither one of them hit. He, as he comes down, you're throwing 2 more strikes, and he just kind of dodges out of the way, and he's going to pick up his sword and come back down on the other side and miss you completely again.
Okay.
Because you're so quick, you're like just lightning fast moving out of the way.
Alrighty. 11 and 20.
The 20 will hit.
That'll be 8.
Okay. As you hit him, you miss with the first one as you're dodging out of the way of the sword, but you manage to clock him in the jaw, and he just kind of shakes it off and goes, "Well done."
Yay.
Like I said, we are always looking for more people. Then all of a sudden you kind of feel this, like all the pain starts going away, and you see a woman standing over in the corner with her hand out, healing the both of you.
Oh, nice.
So you're back up to full health.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not going to kill him
Yet.
yet.
Yeah, it's... Real quick, let's look and see what the level 5 max health is. Does that change with your levels?
When you the max health does, you should have rolled for it.
Okay. Because I had erased what my max health should be, so I didn't know what that actually is.
Wait, do I have to roll for my health? I've been doing the standardized stuff, the whole...
You can either roll or take the average. So
I just went with the average. Just
so if it's like a 1d10 and you roll a 9, take the 9 plus your con.
I don't want... I'm just going to do the average just
That's
to be
fine.
safe, because last thing I want to roll is a 1.
Well, if you roll a 1, then take your average. That's what me and Rachel's been doing.
Oh, I thought I just roll in...
No. If you roll it, if you say what's your hit dice?
D10, I believe.
Yeah, so I think it's a 5 or 6 is the average.
6.
6. So if you roll a 2, take the 6 plus your con. If you roll a 10, take the 10 plus your con.
I've been just going with average the entire time. I thought that would be cheating if I just...
Nope, you can roll like that, or take whatever's higher. You're either the roll or your average.
This is your game. I got it.
So yeah, you're fine. You're good. Then, as Justin refixes things, Gil says to you, you fight hard. You might be ugly, but you fight hard.
Ah.
We could definitely use someone like you. And we always have need for people to go out and do chores for us, especially the newer members. If you have any friends, if they fight like you, then they may join as well. Also, as a note to you, if you have not been in the city before, you need to have the reputation of a high standing to go into the next district.
What is my standing right now? Actually,
Nothing.
Not even nothing, just because I haven't.
Because
even
you
been
are
there
brand
long
new.
enough.
You are worthless when it comes to us.
So I kind of need to build up my reputation first.
You do. We got some jobs for that you can do that will help out with the reputation. Like I said, if you have friends, if they fight anything like you, then they may join as well. And you can check inside. In our armory, there is the message board with people needing jobs. Like if they need help, they come to us. And
I see.
they are not. They're not the guards of the town, but they're very well respected. And he says to you, what does he say to you? Where are you at? Hang on a second, I lost my spot here. He says, I am one of the 5 deadly knights of the crown, so that you can let them know that you know me and you're in the Fighters Guild. But, like I said, you have to have a certain reputation of, to get into the next district, it's 10 or higher.
So there's like a number system.
Yeah, they're, it'll say the difficulty of, the more difficult the mission is, the more reputation you gain,
Okay.
the more honor you gain.
Okay.
So either you can go big and have a chance of dying, or you can take the safer route and it'll take you longer, but there are easier things to do. There's easier things to do, such as guarding a warehouse or escorting somebody. Some of the more challenging ones might be to kill a certain creature in an area, or something like that. All right, so like I said, you can go inside. You're free to move around. There's extra bunks in here. Most people don't live here, but if they're traveling into town here, they need a good night's rest. There's always a free place to sleep for Fighters Guild members.
Okay. And is this Fighters Guild? Does it carry over for other towns? Like if there's say a Fighters
No,
Guild,
other guild
it's only-
it's only for here, and then most other towns have their own guilds that you have to basically have a high standing with them to have access to certain parts of cities.
Okay. Are you rivals with any other?
We're
guilds?
not. Sometimes we will work with them because we're the only Fighters Guild. Terran has a crafting guild, and there is a trade guild in Rigus. Which, from what I hear, you don't want to go back to Rigus anytime soon. You are missing pointy ears, and you're definitely not a full-blooded elf. From what I understand, that there's been a purge of the city of anybody who's not a full-blooded elf.
Well, yeah, that kind of.
Which is
Puts
what
you in
Amon
that.
said to you when you guys found him on the ship.
Yeah.
When you guys ran into him. That's why he was there. When you guys got split up.
Oh yeah, he got pushed out of. I didn't know it was
He-
because of the elves, but I know he got.
Because he's a half-elf.
Oh, so you have to be like completely
Full-blooded, yeah, to get into that city. So yes, we've had to deal with numerous refugees, and it happens, but hopefully the Rigus situation comes under control, and they can, Thalmadia can take back his crown, which he would need broken out of prison, because I believe he's in prison right now.
Real quick for my health, it said 1d8 per monk level, so my max would be 40. And then, do I just roll that to see how many I get?
Okay, so to fix your health, take, what level are you?
5.
5. So, what's your hit dice?
D8.
All right, so I think it's 4. Hand me the player's book.
Okay.
Let me check here real quick on getting you squared away with this. What time is it? We got about a half hour, so.
When he looks it up, Rachel, what were you looking for at the bookstore again?
I just was trying to find like local news or whatever.
Oh, okay.
Didn't
They
have
didn't know
anything.
anything.
They don't have like a printing press, I guess, readily available for
That's right.
distributing news. So
That's right.
All right, so you're level 5. So roll your d8.
5 times.
Yes, but if it's five or higher, you take that number.
Okay.
If it's lower, you take 5.
5, 10, 18, 23, 29.
Okay. What's your Constitution modifier?
Constitution modifier would be under saving throws or skills. Or no, under the 1.
Okay, so you're adding 5 to that number that you rolled.
So a total of 34.
Yes, so that's your max health. It's 34.
Okay. So you find your max by rolling.
Yes.
Okay.
Or take an average.
Or which is what he did. He took either the average or the higher number.
Okay.
All right, so yeah, so you kind of had free reign. There's a kitchen there. It's stocked with food as you're kind of walking through. You see in this armory, it's more of not to have your weapons better, but to replace, like broken stuff.
Okay.
But with you being a monk,
I don't really
you don't
do
need
that.
any weapons. And
I
then
did actually though on my for level 5 I get 2 attacks for all with when you use the attack
Oh, okay,
as your turn. So now like for sickles and darts and stuff.
gotcha. So yeah, then in this armory itself, you have the job board, and there are 4 jobs currently listed.
What are those?
There is deliver food to Cardinal Knox in the temple to help the local refugees. That's 1 reputation. Provide security for the local warehouse for overnight. That is 3 reputation. Find the location of the Thieves Guild, which is 5 reputation. Then clear out a tunnel under the city of possible gargoyles. That's 2 reputation.
Are the gargoyles
So for
alive?
the
I don't know. It's all set.
I would assume so. Looking at stone gargoyles doesn't seem too difficult.
Is it like Jonathan Strange and Mr. Norrell, where they're like enchanted to be alive or something?
You don't know. It's all says.
Have you
So
guys
for
seen that?
Wait,
On
is it like an
Netflix?
old? Wait, what was it again?
Jonathan Strange and Mr. Norrell.
No, I was thinking of an old cartoon.
No,
Sorry.
this is a show on Netflix. It's pretty good.
Is the best show ever.
I don't watch that.
We'll get it.
I'm in
Watch
college.
it.
So
Alright.
for the Thieves Guild thing, I just have to find where it is. I don't have to like interact with anyone about that.
Yep, you just
I mean, I
gotta
could
find
ask
it.
around, but
Yeah, you can ask around and try to find it and stuff like that. So, because yeah, that's all it says. Is find location of the guild itself.
let's do that. And since the leader of it was taken down to the jail or whatever, since we got him, I'll go and ask around there.
Okay.
Is he in jail or is he like
You don't know where he's at.
okay?
He got arrested, but you don't know his current whereabouts.
Okay.
While that's going on, how long is the bookstore open for?
It's about midday, and she tells you that this would be in the evening after we close. I will tutor you.
So after the store closes.
Yes, and store closes. Let's say it's 8. Store closes at 8, and it's about by the time you guys get through all this, it's about 2:00 right now.
Alright.
All right, Justin, you gonna head over to the bookshop and find those 2?
Sure.
Okay. And as Justin comes walking in, he sees you guys. You guys there, still kind of looking through the books, and Tony's looking at them, but not really understanding anything.
I'm looking at the picture books. Time for a roll to see how amazed I am at them. They are not that great.
So he finds some pretty
These
terrible
suck.
picture books.
I'm rolling low numbers tonight, so I'm not sure it's just.
Sounds like you need to switch some dice over there
Now I'm more than high now.
when it doesn't matter. All right. So yeah, you guys are all in the bookshop together now.
Son of a bitch.
I thought I left already.
Howdy, folks.
I noticed I say, hello, hello, green man.
I thought I was on my way to the merchants.
Did you leave to go there?
Yes.
Okay. So, Justin, you walk in, you find Tony. Tony was oblivious to Rachel even leaving.
Oh.
He was too mesmerized by the crappy picture books.
What's your name?
Vizro.
Hey, Vizro. Where's Pangerbon?
What's your character's name?
That's her character's name.
No, what's your...
Akir.
Wait, what was the question again?
Where's Pangerbon?
I look up and go,
She said that he wouldn't remember this. She said she was going down to the warehouse in the trade district.
Where? Okay. So is that a good book you're reading over there?
I show it, it says, nah, frown, nah, ugly pictures, just,
You want to leave and not read?
I toss the book right behind me. Yes, let's go.
All right, so you guys leave. You guys are making your way down to the trade district. She's not that far ahead of you, even with him being at half speed or halfling size. You're able to kind of watch her almost as she walks into the door.
I'm walking into a door?
Yes, you walk through the door like a ghost.
Oh, you just like.
I thought I was going to, like, smack into the door.
No.
Like, I wasn't paying attention, like I have a cell phone or something.
No, so as you walk in, you see Hebrod, old man, dragonborn,
Hebrid.
and he's calling out directions, and it's hustling and bustling of crates are getting moved, barrels are getting stacked, things are getting hauled out on wagons. Looks fairly busy in there.
Let's see.
Can I get a stealth?
Yeah, roll stealth check.
Can I join in?
Yeah, roll stealth check. So you guys walk in
Why
there.
are we rolling
That's a 5.
stealth?
I don't know. I just wanted to.
I got a 15 with disadvantage. I haven't got chain armor, so
Okay.
Oh, there it is.
So
All right.
what did you get, Justin?
I had a 5.
So
I'm just
so you guys kind of go through the door, and
I'm fairly noticing.
Justin, give me a dex save. Dexterity saving throw.
Dex save. 21.
All right, you're able to you walk right into these barrels. Someone's like, you open the door, walk straight in, and you knock these barrels over. Luckily, none fall on you, so you're safe on that one.
Good.
People are like looking around, like, come on, pay attention. We got work to do around here.
And I look down from like 8 feet in the air, like I can't see these little barrels.
All right, so you managed to catch up
He
with
can
her.
use that as his distraction for going stealth.
Yeah, no one even notices him walk in. They're all mad at you for knocking over their barrels.
I left you behind when you got in trouble. Just
All right. So what are you doing?
I apologize for my friend being clumsy. I barely even know this guy, honestly.
It happens. It happens. Just,
I watched him get ripped the other night, but I mean,
just try to be more careful
Try
when you
not to
guys are moving
remember
through
that.
here. It's a very busy place these days. We got a lot of goods coming in from the other continent. We got to deal with extra refugees coming in from Rigus.
Oh, yeah?
The world's crazy right now.
Do you have any dealings with Pinar and the Pinar Forest, perchance?
We do on occasion. We got some. My cousin Gilmore. He travels around.
Gilmore's dead.
No, it's not.
Is he?
No.
I know his shop burned down.
Yeah, shop burned down.
Was he not in?
No.
Where?
He even gave you guys a quest to do, like the very first quest you guys were given to do,
Was he from Gilmore?
and you guys even have the weapon. Yeah. One of you guys should.
Notes from that.
I do too, but I don't remember.
Why?
One of you
We're
guys.
bandits.
Someone has a staff. You guys cleared out a cave. And you guys almost got effed up by a tree in it. Then you guys went down the river.
That was for Gilmore.
Yeah, he said, hey, if you guys find this staff of frost, I'll take it. I don't know who has a staff of frost, but
it's not
Yeah,
me.
I don't.
this was
I
before
don't.
you. So someone else who doesn't play
He's
anymore
not playing anymore.
has a staff of frost.
Probably freaking Noah or someone that was like the only one
Oh my
here that
gosh.
night or something. That was
So-
like the only night he came.
He just came a couple times.
Has he? I'm just avoiding it.
So yeah, I've what information are you looking for?
I just wanted to know what the local news or the most recent news from that area was. Just curious. I'm from that area. It's where I've
Yeah,
Right
I've
now.
I've seen druids before. There's not too many other druids in this world besides that come from from Pinar. Now I hear that the old man in charge of Pinar, he's getting up there in age, and I know he was looking to pass the tribe along to one of his children, but as far as I know, no one could find his children.
really
Yeah.
interesting. Alright, well, thanks for your time. We'll get out of your hair. Bye.
Okay, bye.
Can I look around the warehouse to see if there's anything from our home continent or no?
Oh yeah. Go ahead and roll perception check.
16, 20,
Uh,
unnatural.
Okay. What's the continent's name?
I just call it the Dark Continent for short.
Okay.
I would have.
So you notice, was your people on the continent or on like one of the islands off of it?
On the mainland continent.
Okay, it's on the mainland. You see some. You see some boxes and crates, and you see some barrels that have symbols on them from different empires from the continent.
Alright.
We'll go with that.
We always have some kind of product placement in here.
We are sponsored by
Coca-Cola.
we are sponsored by Mexican
Mexican
Coca-Cola
Coca-Cola.
and glass.
Enjoy it before the wall.
Oh.
Alright, can I look into one of the crates and see if I can find anything, or...
What'd you roll for perception? 15?
16,
16.
plus 4.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and roll an investigation check for me.
Ooh, that's... 9.
You get in. You start looking through one of the crates. You kind of like lift up the lid a little bit and just kind of peek in. You got. Do you have dark vision or any type of extra vision? Probably
No, since I'm
halfling.
using half
Seven.
stats.
Okay, I wasn't sure if the halfling stat or not. All right, so you what you can tell from just the top, like the top layer, it's food. As this crate that you're looking through. As you look through the next crate, roll a perception check for me.
Ooh,
Roll perception on this one.
9.
9. More food. Pretty much anything that you look in is food.
I'm just gonna reach in and grab just one thing.
Roll a sleight of hand check.
Ooh, 7.
As you start reaching in, wham!
Wait, my hand in there already?
Your hand is in there.
Ah!
You're gonna take 2 points of You're gonna take 2 points of
Bludgeoning?
damage, bludgeoning damage.
Yeah. And you're also going to switch this dice. Jeez. That was
And,
bad.
This woman says, "Hey, stop digging through our stuff. Shoot! Get away from here, you little man!" And starts shooting you away from the
I'm a
boxes.
man.
And with that, we'll go ahead and take a break for
Pizza.
half hour, 45 minutes or so, and we'll come back about 6 o'clock.
Alright, so you're talking about the person as a man.